funding is running out, and a lot of that funding has been coming through the state to New Haven Public Schools.
We begin in New Haven, where teachers and students are rallying for more funding as federal pandemic relief for schools comes to an end. Good afternoon, I'm Ann Nyberg. School districts in New Haven and other Connecticut communities are calling for more help from the state and federal governments. News 8's Kent Pierce tells us about the rallies and the proposed funding solution.
Our community coalition's vision is fully funded schools. Let me hear it.
At multiple rallies around New Haven and the state, teachers are calling for more education funding, and there's a reason they are rallying today.
Millions and millions of dollars, federal dollars, that came through New Haven as a result of the pandemic, those funds are expiring today.
Officials say that pandemic-era funding from the American Recovery Act was great while it lasted.
What the pandemic showed us and the influx of the federal dollars showed us is that when we have the money, we're able to provide the necessities that our children need.
To try to make up for the decreased federal funding, the teachers union has an idea. Have officials in Hartford tap into the current state budget surplus by removing the so-called fiscal guardrails.
They are not keeping us safe at all. They are preventing $4 billion in rainy day funds and $4 billion in surplus from making it to communities like Fairhaven, where they are so desperately needed. Public education is a right. That is why we have to fight.
Educators are calling today's effort the September surge and plan to keep the pressure on lawmakers to increase school funding.
Right now we have so many significant gaps in our ability to be able to provide for children everything that they need and really realize the promise of public education.
In addition to holding rallies all around New Haven and all around the state today, the teachers union is also asking people to sign a petition that calls for the state and federal governments to fully fund schools going forward. In New Haven, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.